The devastation of Grenfell Tower is hidden from view today, but the damage to the ground on which it stands is becoming clear. An independent study has found the fire contaminated the soil with chemicals that could pose a grave risk to public health. For residents of the Lancaster West estate rebuilding their lives nearly 2 years on, it is confirmation of their worst fears.
It's really upsetting. It's something that should have been done from the start. It shouldn't have taken nearly 2 years to do. Everyone's affected that live close because you're always ill. A lot of people ended up coughing really badly.
They have to do something now because they've finally got the report. They need to clear up the soil and the area, and there are thousands of people who live here who've been affected by this. So that, I mean, we're talking about a huge public health screening programme, and this could go on. This will go on for years and years and years.
This is the source of the contamination. Charred remnants of insulation boards that researchers say gave off deadly hydrogen cyanide during the fire and then left potentially deadly chemicals in the ground afterwards.
From our analysis, we found a number of different contaminants, which will have, in terms they're categorized as respiratory sensitizers, that within the long exposure, they will lead potentially to asthma, as well even to a high risk of getting cancer.
Soil gathered within 200 metres of the tower contained up to 160 times the normal concentration of cancer-causing chemicals. And researchers are calling for long-term health screening for residents and emergency responders.
It's a kitchen garden, yes, and it's got rhubarb and it's got black currants.
Councillor Judith Blakeman is concerned her resident's garden, one of scores in the area, may have been contaminated.
What worries me now, even personally, because I used to cook a lot of rhubarb crumbles and my neighbours' children loved them and they've eaten them all. I don't think it matters to me because I'm old, but for children it's really worrying.
Public Health England has been monitoring the air quality around Grenfell Tower, but not the soil, and they say they will examine this report. Separate soil samples are being analysed by the Environment Agency, but for now the health advice to locals remains the same. Any produce grown around here should be washed and peeled before being eaten, and anyone gardening should wear gloves. A government spokesman said they take these findings seriously and that anyone with health concerns should see their GP. Paul Kelso, Sky News.